It's no exaggeration to sometimes say that however much you try and however much you have observed and done all the things that you want to do or should do, or that I talk about doing in our mental health chats, or that we all, those of us who struggle with our ments, and that's a lot of us in this current crisis, there are times where no matter how much you do, how right you do it, you cannot shake the pallor of discontent. And that's where I'm at right now. I've just posted on Instagram, my Instagram account, just feeling, just like there's a shadow just over me and I just can't shake it. It's like being on the edge of full anxiety. It's like being on the edge of an anxiety attack, but so sufficiently not in an anxiety attack that you feel you have to carry on just living and doing everything, getting on with stuff, but you feel like at any point you're going to tip over the edge of something. So there's a kind of vertigo to it. Does anyone else ever get that? A vertigo. Sorry, in the middle of a vlog, I'm sorry to chuck something like this in there, but this is the highs and lows and the reality of life, isn't it? You can be bouncing around, flouncing around, fun, and then the next minute you can be poleaxed, or, you know, you can have your Achilles heel snapped, you can be hamstrung, and then you're literally hobbling around. I've done my exercise on time, I've got all my jobs out of the way, filmed things, done a commercial project, writing, film, editing, you name it, done everything, got everything out of the way to sort my ments, drunk lots of water, eaten the right food, stayed on diet, done my exercise, been of service, sat and chatted and laughed with my girls, and still I can't even get close to shaking it. And it's at times like now, if moments like now, this feeling were to persist, that we all, is it impatience that drives us to thinking a tablet will do something or a pill will do something? Because I feel impatient to get something that will just soften the edges and just ease me. Ease me, baby. Feed me. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, back to the vlog. Look at that, guys. Beautiful sunset, pink cloud, and Chi-Chi's back. All I'm going to say to you is that was a bitch of a day. Bitch of a day. That was a bitch of a day. A lot of work, a lot of tiredness, a lot of squeezing shit in, a lot of getting stuff done. Bitch of a day.
I'm so glad I've got my art box.
She's got her art box, which we're going to go and film for Instagram.
Oh.
Hey. Doing?
Got everyone a present.
You got everyone a present. You also got them a retractable thing for their doorknob thing.
No, this is so you can just put it on your key ring.
I thought it was...
Mark! What is wrong with you? Jesus H. Christ. I can't be bothered to dye my hair. I'm just going to have roots tomorrow on Loose Women. There you go.
Oh, thanks, babe. What is it?
Look, I've got
What's
one for
in
everyone.
it?
I've got one for your
What
mum
is it
as
you put in
well.
it?
It's
Hand
it's
sanitizer.
a gel. That's what we've all become.
What's that?
Oh, look. This is good.
It is...
Mark, you're making me sick. Go away. Go and find something to do with yourself.
Well, all right, now I've got this, I will.
Oh, Mark! For God's sake. Go away. Mark, stop following me. Just don't I've got this. I've got fucking this.
You're very...
Who are we? What are we?
Who are you? I don't know anyone else has got them.
People would have them.
No one has them.
They do. Everyone has them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Belays on their
Who we are. It's just who we've become. Look. Disgusting. Makes my hands hurt.
You're going to bed? That night. Bye. See you in the morning. What are you doing with my razors?
Not your razors, they're our razors. Stop looking up.
What are you doing in there?
Trying to
What's going on? Go to bed.
Shut it. Oh, it's not plugged. Go away! Ugh.
Go to bed.
I want to charge my blaze.
Yeah, use my plug.
Where's the plug?
My plug. You can use my plug. Say, please, can I use your plug?
Plug it in.
Say, please, can I use
Please,
your...
can you plug it in for me? Where is your plug? Because I won't be able to find it in the morning.
Toffees. You alright, Toffs? She's turned since Chi-Chi's been back. Huh. Toffee's become a psycho again. What are you doing in my room? So, it's the beginning of the weekend. We've managed to get a cheap deal, junk deal, central London, for me and Nads to escape the house for a day or two and just be air conditioned within an inch of our lives. So, where am I? I've come to a car park. I'm heading up to the South Bank and I'm going to keep updating you until Miss Sawalha arrives. So for those of you who Google Map us and follow our movements around London a lot, you will know the South Bank is a major part, or has been, excuse me, bag's just falling off, a major part of our sort of travels. Last time we were here, I was here with the girls and it was absolutely deserted. And since being here, the National Theatre's closed. There it is, look. Totally silent. All their front of house staff have had to be let go, fired. Oh, that's at least 38 degrees. And they've still got tape all around it. National Theatre, I think, is one of those institutions we're wondering whether it's actually going to survive in any way, shape or form in the way that it used to be. So I'm just heading up to the South Bank now. I'm passing a bookshop to see if there's a book to get. That dog with his out. Very cute. So London definitely feels like it's kind of getting back to normal. Even the London Dungeons was open. They were taking heat tests. They were testing people's temperature tests. And as you can see, there were some people even going on the London Eye. I presume you can only get like one bubble in a bubble, I suppose. Anyway, it's very busy. It's very like old London. It's very touristy. Not as busy as it normally is, but busy enough. Here we are in the middle of County Hall, Marriott. And as we walk in, there's a couple of guards. God, how do they stay still in the... How do they do that? Don't even move in the sun. God, it's almost like they're not human. I've landed in the middle of an A to Z. Oh, so we've managed to get ourselves a really cheap deal last minute. Booking.com, always worth it. Cheap little escape. And look, this is our room for the night. And look at the view. Wow, I have to say, that is quite impressive. It's a shame old Big Ben's covered in stuff. But look at that. Oh, look. There's our London, trying to sputter back to life. Sputtering being the operative word. Oh, thank God. And when Bagpuss went to sleep, all the mice on the mouse organ went to sleep. So, Nadia doesn't get back until midnight. This is weird. I'm in a hotel in central London. Got the cricket on. I've just had the snooker on. In a minute there'll be darts. The sun is setting over the River Thames. I'm about to have a bath, put on a dressing gown. God, I haven't relaxed like this in an eternity. And look at this is really exciting. So me and Nanny Di have joined what's being called the Virtual Sundance Film Festival. London often has a sort of potpourri pick, hand-picked films from the main festival in Utah. But here's the thing. So I'm now in the virtual screening room of the first film that we're watching. I'm just going to turn you around because they do quite a nice thing that makes you feel like you're in a cinema. Watch this. Seeing Uncle Frank. But look, 266 of us are seated. Isn't that cool? So, screening starts in 27 minutes. Then we've got a live Q&A with cast and crew. Oh my God, that's so cool. And someone's just got a wicket. So I'm going to text Nanny Di now and say, Nanny Di, I'm in the screening room. Are you here? Are you here? Are you here, Nanny Di? I'm in the bath. Oh. Fortunately, it's cut off. So one of the things I have to say that's really nice about this bath is there's no one outside the door going, Mark! Mark, as soon as I'm in private in a bathroom or in a toilet, on the loo or in the bath or in the shower, all I can hear is Mark. And even when they're not calling me, or Nadia's not calling me, I can hear it's the sound of the pipes and the water. You can hear in it the sound, Mark. The other nice thing about this bath, it's a little bit hot, is it has a sloping back, which is so nice. Can I just say as well, weird place to talk about it, but yesterday was so lovely. I talked about it on the live this morning, Coffee Moaning. Had such a lovely time, we all did, with Izzy. We're really looking forward to meeting her new fella, and we're really looking forward to just spending more time seeing her really after lockdown. We've really missed her, and we're also looking forward to seeing Fleur on Monday. So it feels like we're all reconnecting after this strange enforced estrangement. So that's just really nice. And as a dad, you know, it was like seeing Izzy and Maddie and Kiki all sitting there chatting, and you know, they are all such strong women, or becoming strong women, roaring with laughter, kicking their heads back with what I call flip back heads, you know, where they laugh like, nah. I literally, my job as a dad, I feel, is to just sit back and fade, not away, because I love watching and listening to them all, but I'm at peace. I'm at my happiest hearing them all, chirruping together, laughing, chatting, laughing, snorting. It's just joyful. Meanwhile, where's Nadia, you're asking? Good question. She's doing a top secret one-off job tonight in a show that's going to come to ITV at some point soon. So anyway, so that's happening tonight. She's going to be here late, so I got the evening to myself. I better crack on because this bloody film's starting. I've got the Sundance Film Festival in my room.
Hiya.
Oh my God, hello.
Oh, it's really nice.
How
And
are
it's
you?
cool.
I know.
I've just done supermarket sweep. I've got the sweatshirt and everything.
Have you? Did
Supermarket.
you run around with a trolley?
Yeah.
What did you?
Oh my God, this is really good.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
crazy to think that these were all offices.
I know.
Don't you think it's mad?
Yeah, I know. This is where the Inner London Education Authority used to be based.
Some people.
So this will have been a.
Some people live here. You know that.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's apartments.
The GLC was here, Greater London Council. Very
God.
administrative.
It's weird the way the tape's there. Can you turn it round?
Have you heard the good news?
What good news?
If you look on WhatsApp,
No.
I've got some really, really nice news.
You're joking. Something awful.
Miranda's pregnant.
Ah! Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great news.
She messaged you, but she said you hadn't seen it. I said, well, don't tell her, and I'll tell her on the vlog.
Oh.
I know her and Theo are having a baby.
Oh, when?
February.
How does she feel? Can we meet up with them?
I don't know.
Why don't we meet
should
up
try and
with
meet
them?
up
Why
with
don't we
them.
see if they want to go to lunch
No,
tomorrow?
because she's down at her parents, because
Oh.
tragically she's lost her aunt as well at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, isn't that
So
lovely
often
news?
that happens, you lose someone and a
I
baby
know,
comes.
I know.
No, Miranda. Mwah.
Oh.
Oh, that is lovely.
I thought you'd like that.
Just
And another
lovely
friend of
news.
ours, Chris, who's our producer on our
He's
podcast,
had twins.
he's had twins.
And they're so gorgeous.
And he sent me a film of one of them coming out with the umbilical cord. It was quite amazing. So anyway,
Babies.
Nads is here. Lots of babies.
God, this is so nice.
You like?
This is so nice.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
You know what's nice is it's really big.
Yeah.
And we've got a view.
And we've got a view, which I've watched the sunset. I've had a bath. I've had a meal. I've
Wow.
watched watched a film in the Sundance Festival, which is...
Aren't we lucky?
Yeah.
Oh, can I just flop? I had to hang around for an hour and a half. Then it was a 3-hour drive to Maidstone to do Supermarket Sweep. And then Supermarket Sweep took about 4 hours to film. Ryland's so lovely though. Oh my God, he's so lovely, Martin. And you know who was there? Harry Redknapp. And then a famous footballer called Paul someone.
Scholes?
I don't know. But everyone was excited.
Oh, right, okay.
Harry Redknapp's really funny.
Is he?
Oh, he was lovely. He lives in Poole.
Oh, does he? That's where all the footballers live.
He said, what are you doing for the weekend then? Working? I went, no, I'm not. I said, well, what are you doing? He goes, chilling. Might go for a nice bit of breakfast tomorrow. I said, where do you live? Because you've got Rick Steins opposite. So where do you live? He goes, Poole. I went, oh my God. We know that neck of the woods. We used to go to Muddyford. And that was it. We can then connect it because he loves Muddyford. He loves it. He says he could live there. He loves Muddyford. Such a nice man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Kick your shoes off and relax. Do you want a bath?
I don't know. I don't think so. You know,
Okay.
just a bit
No,
silly.
yeah, no, I do know. Okay, well, there you go, guys. At least we're not in a place where I'm going to go into a hot tub on the roof and get some kind of strange disease.
And it's not a weird, horrible...
It's not a weird, horrible vibe.
They're weird paintings, though.
Yeah, but I quite like them. Angry pigeon.
Look, guys.
Hey!
My supermarket sweep sweatshirt. I thought I might...
So did you win?
I thought I might autograph it and no, or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just auction it for charity.
Yeah. Oh, it's very colourful.
I can't say whether we won or not.
Oh, right. It's like family fortunes. Oh, look, you got some cheese and onion crisps.
No, I've got the cheese and onion for you.
There's a very, I only noticed too late as well, there's a very reduced room service because of COVID. And they hand it to you in a bag.
There's no food?
No, everything's off. And everything local is shut, nothing.
No mini bar?
No.
Oh my God.
I know, and I bet you
And I
want
went past McDonald's.
And I bet you want a drink.
Just want to show the subs, look, for all the problems that there are for living in London, and there are many, the smog, the traffic, everything. Look at this, it's midnight, and yet we can order a McDonald's. Look, and that's the man on the bike going to McDonald's to pick it up for us at midnight.
Wow. That, can I just take a look at me? That reminds me of a shot on our first date. Especially with the snooker table behind you.
Mark.
What? How's that rude?
Because it's the way you say it.
How did I say it?
Snooker table.
The snooker table behind you. Can I pop the balls?
Mark.
It's happened. Nadia's come back. She's insisted on food. Oh, the girls will be so jealous.
We were going to get McDonald's in bed in the hotel.
It's like the best image. Can I take a photo of you with McDonald's just looking scantily clad? Hang on. Let's see your boobs.
Well, the girls are so jealous.
Morning, guys. So it's the morning after the night before. We had McDonald's. There's Nads posting something on Instagram.
Mom! Do not bloody put that in. You do, I'll fucking kill you. Not funny. Go away. You're going to know what you're talking about.
Anyway, I'm going to show everyone the view from our window. It's an odd day today, isn't it? I thought it was going to be baking hot and clear blue skies. The Thames Rockets. I was saying to Nads, the River Thames really is brown and ugly. the water. It's at that tipping point where the tide is taking, the river current is going out, but the tide from the sea is coming back in. So there's a tussle. In London parlance, we call it the Thames Tidal Tussle, the TTT. We don't, but I think we should. I love hotel corridors. Ever since my first trip to Las Vegas, I can't stop filming in the hotel corridors. I just find them so filmic. Have you ever seen that film Barton Fink? It's so good. Anyway, I made into the local shop to see if I can get some soft drinks. Nadia's feeling a bit unwell. I think it was her dirty burger at midnight that's kind of done it. So I'm just gonna hand sanitize and then get in the lift. Mooney, little Big Ben. It's muggy as hell. Really muggy. Not as muggy as yesterday, but there's definitely a storm coming. And one of the things I love about stupidly hot weather is a storm. I love it. Bit of a bookworm, mate. Oh my God, I've literally been out for 3 seconds. And I am drenched, wet. Drenched. I mean, the temperature out there is different, isn't it, to the level of humidity? So like it could be not as hot in terms of centigrade, but the humidity could be higher. It feels more humid than yesterday. Whew. Shining shot coming. Just about to head out into the great unknown, although of course it's not the great unknown, it's the totally known because I've been out there. But as you can see, I'm still lost. I feel like I'm lost in the streets of London. It's like I'm in a sort of strange Google Maps scenario. A to Z. Do you remember the A to Z? We always used to have one in our bags as Londoners, an A to Z, so we could get places quickly. Don't admit it. I'm gonna head out. Just looking through the door. Have a little look, see what's out there.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. What are you up to?
It's a really weird guy at the door.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
Called Mark. Oh, we don't want privacy. We want the room to be cleaned.
COVID. Wash your hands.
You'll have to as well. My poor hands.
Your hair's very curly.
I've been using the curly girl method.
Oh,
Had to dry my hair with a pair of knickers.
how about that? I think you'd wet yourself.
We just came out and now it's too hot.
Can you feel the heat coming in? Can you feel it? Yeah.
It's really hot outside. So take off all your clothes. It's really hot.
I think we have to wear masks in here now.
No.
Yeah, she said yeah from today.
What, in reception?
Yes.
So we're walking towards the garden. Yeah.
Thank you. Feel it.
Wow. God, it's just like being in Jordan,
It's like getting off a plane in the Sahara.
isn't it? Well, they call it the Sahara Tongue of Fire. I had to say it like that yesterday. on the
Sahara
show.
what?
But it's called the Sahara Tongue of Fire, this heat wave.
Is it?
Yeah.
Tongue
That's
of
what
fire.
Meteorologists have.
Saharan tongue of fire.
The
That's what I
Saharan
get
tongue
in a
of fire.
row every time we have a row.
Exactly. Oh, that's quite good. That could be my
The
new.
Saharan tongue of
The
fire.
Saharan
Tongue of fire, that's
You're
it.
not so short on the tongue of fire yourself, love.
I've got a tongue
Everyone in that bloody hotel heard your
Whoop.
tongue of fire.
Haven't
You
got
had
a
a proper strop and stormed off to the toilet.
because you were being
Sat in the toilet.
annoying.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, but you
It's
were being...
gorgeous up here, this building. Just open that building. I feel a bit emotional. Mid South Bank.
This,
God, for months, well, since before lockdown.
well, and if you take it back to Loose Women Moving, for years, I mean, this used to course through your veins.
This was my very being. My first real job was on the South Bank, was at the
National,
National
yeah.
Theatre, and all my 17-year-old partying and going for it all started in the South Bank. I just love it here.
It's gone.
I was aching to come here the whole time through lockdown. I just wanted to go for a quiet walk along the South Bank.
Yeah, but it's been the quietest ever. You could have had the most idyllic walks
No,
all
but
along.
every
You
time I
refused to
said-
come in.
No, at the beginning when I was too scared. But after that, I did want to keep coming. You kept saying, no, we weren't allowed. Do you remember? Because you came and the police told you
Yeah,
couldn't
no, they
walk.
did. Well, do you remember that day? I got
Yeah.
cautioned.
You got cautioned. It said no footfall, wasn't it? Wasn't it
Yeah.
what they said?
I'm just going to turn you around. Look at this. Look at that.
Show it.
I am. I'm showing it like that.
Oh.
Showing it upside down. Yeah, but surely a pod is like literally a bubble of your own, isn't
No,
it?
probably is aircon. But...
Biocollector face mask, binoculars here. So it's quite busy down here. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, nowhere near what it's normally like.
Well, I don't know. It's really busy.
Pretty busy.
But you see, I mean, I would not come out for a day on the South Bank today in this thing. We're only here because we've got the
Yeah.
cold hotel room to go back to, but this isn't a fun. This is too hot for this
too
to be
hot.
fun.
It's not
Isn't
fun.
it?
Yeah.
Intoxicate
Yeah.
me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me
So
Plenty
many
of people
Let's
out.
go and look at the water.
I suppose what we haven't got though is the tourists. These are all Brits, aren't they? Which is weird because usually these are all it'd be all foreign visitors, wouldn't it? Oh, do you remember that? We went on that. So much fun. Really experience. Yay! I love that van.
Oh, yeah.
That just makes me happy.
Why?
I don't know. It's just something so lovely about it.
Because you know you can get fish and chips in it.
No, I don't even want fish and chips. I just like the van.
I like the light bulbs.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, should we?
Oh,
Huh?
so cool.
Oh, our girls used to want to go. This used to be Kiki's most excited thing to go on, and now she's watching Gretel and Hansel.
Isn't that groovy? Look. So look, right at the top. Look, see them all sitting looking out over the river. It's so cool.
Where's that steel band?
It's not as like it on the top. Look.
Oh, yeah.
You should come late at night when it's still warm and get a frozen snogging yogurt.
Get a frozen snog.
Sit on the top of the bus and look at the river. We thought about going somewhere different, didn't we? But then, why change?
Why? We're in a cool little
lovely.
bonquette. This is the closest I've got to bonquetting all weekend.
We've got our own little bonquette. There we go. In Wagamama's, and these are, the thing that's different is point show the mark. Behind that would have that's now
Plastic.
got plastic.
And all
It's
round
actually
here
feel
it's
really
all
safe.
plasticky.
Yeah.
You see the little barriers. Makes it nicer for me because one thing I hate about Wagamama's is having to have dinner with someone else. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
I
yeah.
don't like sharing.
Spandal.
Take your glass off because I can't see your face. So I think you should have something different.
Why do you always? I knew you were going to say that. I just knew you were going to say
Because
that.
you always have the same thing, and there might be something nice there that you haven't had yet.
But I feel quite comfortable with what I like here. My stomach is aching and yawning and moaning and
And you
groaning.
want that very particular thing.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Ask the subs, are
Boring.
they the same? They always
Are
like
you
to
the
have
same subs? Do you always go for the same thing in the same restaurant? Wait, I do. I felt really pleased.
So you're a happy boy?
Yeah, I even like the salad in this, guys.
Wow. And I've got these, which I love, heavy katsu. And I've got a little surprise I've ordered. When you went to Lou, I've ordered a surprise for you that you've never had before.
Ooh,
Thank you.
thank you very much.
so much.
Thank you. Can I just
Had
say,
Thai for me.
can you get whatever the sauces they put on this?
Yeah, I totally respect that you just want your katsu curry because you love it, and I think that's good. But I wanted you to try something new.
They look like two mouths.
They're so soft and yummy. Korean beef, which you love. Aspada.
That bread is something else.
I know, I knew you'd love it. The pillows of loveliness. Show everyone inside. So So what's
Oh
it
my
taste like?
God, it's kind of sweet, but spicy. I just want to climb in it forever.
I told you. That's why it's good to try new things.
Nadia just did something that made me want to actually drag her from here to the hotel room and ravish her.
Why? What did it do?
She took a chopstick, twirled her hair, and stuck it through it. Look at that.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah. Let me turn around properly. Action.
So I was just chatting away.
Yeah.
Took my chopstick. Why? Why does that?
Get your coat. We're going back to the hotel now.
Why? Why? I don't
The
understand.
act of it is so sexy.
Is it? We didn't know that, did we, girls?
It reminded me of when I was at school and in art class. A girl called Rebecca would used to use her paintbrush to pin her hair back, not for anything else. Wish she could have been painting.
Right,
I'm
Mark
gonna
is
try
trying
the
to,
same.
try and do.
So I find when I'm skateboarding around LA, I tend to.
Oh, babe, it works. I have to say it isn't quite doing the same to me as mine did to you, but well done.
I look like
You've got
a
a
ninja.
chopstock on your head.
Got a chopstock in my dick.
Mark, Jesus.
What's
I
happening?
can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore.
Okay. Oh no, well, we have to pay here. We pay
No,
here.
we can't pay. We need to go. I'm too hot. So, we've gone for a nice little walk to a post stuff our face walk, and we've been just having a bit of a stroll up and down the South Bank. And Mark, the whole time, hasn't realised that he's had his chopstick in.
God.
I've been laughing. People have been staring at him. He goes,
I look
"Why
like
is everybody looking at me?" And it's because he's got a chopstick in his head.
I look
But
like a clown in The Simpsons.
not really funny. So we're going to go up there to a really groovy coffee shop and have a coffee, and then head back to our air-conditioned hotel
Just walk through
because we're worth it.
This is significant, subs.
It's Saturday.
Saturday, Westminster Bridge. I'm just zooming in up there. There's literally no one on it.
Unbelievable.
And it's usually rammed.
rammed. This would be rammed with tourists.
Yeah. Especially on a day like today.
Really eerie smoke to the place.
There is, isn't there? It's like a smog.
I suppose it must be smog because of the heat. It's holding the pollution.
So weird.
Oh God, these masks. Again, nurses, care workers, we salute you. Every time you put this on for 5 minutes, we can't bear it. How do you do it?
Who's that?
Mark, don't.
Remember when you scared yourself
Yes.
in Berlin?
I do, and I wasn't very happy about that. I'm not with you. Where are we going?
You just trust that people are going to get you there.
No, I was looking at those pictures. It was so disgusting.
We're back in the room. I've gone for the ninja knot, as I call it. Excuse me. Oh,
I was just flicking through Instagram and we follow Joe Wicks, and I never sort of listen to his stories. I do if it's food or babies. But I clicked on it by accident, and listen to this.
I've come to the conclusion and the realisation, really today, that I don't get enough sleep, and I love my sleep. And since Marley came along, it's been a little bit more disrupted. You know, he wakes up a couple of times, and even if it's only for 20 minutes, it still disrupts your sleep, and it affects so many parts of my life. Like, I was up last night till midnight watching YouTube videos with my laptop on my chest, and I thought, I don't need to be doing this. I can actually take action to improve and increase the amount of sleep I get, and it's quite simple. I've just got to go to bed earlier.
I love how simple his solution is.
But that was from a message from God for you. Because this is your problem. So he's got more advice. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Exercise in the morning. Eat dinner early. Watch any TV shows downstairs. Set an alarm on your phone at 8:30 to turn it off and disconnect.
What do you mean he texts
Leave my
me at
phone and
10:30?
laptop downstairs. Aim to be in bed for 9. Well, that's a bit ridiculous. That's too early. But he's got a new baby. You just move that forward a couple of hours.
Really not that.
Do you think that's a realistic goal, Mark?
Doable, but it's a proper lifestyle shift. It's a proper change of
He's
mindset.
right.
I love staying up and watching films, and I get all my ideas at night, but I don't want to be tired anymore. I don't want to wake up feeling down, feeling exhausted and stressed because I've had 5-6 hours sleep. So I'm going to do those things for 7 days, starting, let's start Monday. And I'll report into you throughout the week and let you know how I'm feeling, because
Why don't
I
you
just
do
want
the
more
same?
energy. I want
Commit.
back, and if I can get 8 hours sleep, I think it will transform the way I feel.
Do you know what?
Monday, though.
Do you know what? Do you know what though? And I don't mean this in a like, oh, he's very clever. He's very, very smart, because he's doing that authentically for himself. But he knows how to tune in to what's going wrong in the nation, right?
does.
So he did the PE, and that was so needed. And the thing that people need with COVID, with stress, with anxiety, with drinking too much, eating too much, is more sleep. This is going to be his next big thing. He's going to get the nation sleeping. Jesus. And people are going to love him even more. He's going to have a double MBE or OBE or whatever he got last time.
So we're now going to be sleeping with Joe Wicks.
Very, 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 very clever.
Well, I've enjoyed working out with him. I'm now really looking forward to sleeping with him. Go on.
So things that will improve. He's made these promises to himself. Yeah. And I really believe in this, that when you give yourself those positive affirmations, things can change. 1, I'll have more energy for life. 2, I'll exercise with more intensity. 3, I'll be more positive and calm when the baby wakes up at 6 a.m. I'll talk and connect more with Rosie and have more intimacy. I'll be less stressed and frustrated. I'll make better food choices. I won't moan about how tired I am having 2 kids. My mental health will improve. I'll be more productive at work. I'll achieve more each day. And I'm not just saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself as well. He's right. Except we can't do 9 o'clock. That's ridiculous, because we don't have to be up at 6 for the kids.
Well, I'm going to just watch a couple of YouTube films. Well, can we watch Real Housewives of New York earlier then?
Yes.
Promise?
Yes.
You've been on a promise all night. We just watched a film on the Sundance Film Festival. Shit. It was shit. And it makes me realise just how bloody good my short is. I tell you, I don't mean that in a competitive way. It was shit. So it's the end of our second night. Nadia's...
And I've eaten a whole packet of biscuits and I loved them.
Nadia's eating a whole packet of biscuits. We've been obsessively trying to work out what the hell Instagram Reels is all about. I posted something on the toilet. Nadia posted something of chocolate. And then Nadia did a huge moonie and farted in my face. We listened to Joe Wicks give us some simple advice, which is if you want to repair your sleeping patterns, go to bed earlier. And we're about to do the most romantic thing imaginable. Aren't we, Nad? Are you ready for me?
My favourite.
Have you got things ready?
Nearly.
You've guessed it. What are we going to do, guys? Come on, guess.
Guess,
hang on.
Go.
Guess, type now. Type, what are we going to do? Don't be rude.
We're not going to tell you them.
We're not going to tell you. You'll have to guess and find out next time.